Afternoon or good evening now, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Andy. Signaling up now on 46, sir. On the move in the next few minutes.
That's all received, thank you. Local ferry traffic at the moment for you, sir.
Roger, thank you. Busiest, Spirit Discovery.
Spirit of Discovery, VTS, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Sorry about the delay there. We just got on the bridge and we're almost ready to go here. 7.1 metres. I'll let you know the passenger figures when I get them.
Spirit of Discovery, VTS, sir. That's all received, no problem, sir. Thank you. The Queen Elizabeth, just letting go from 46 now, sir. Head out.
That's great, yeah, thank you.
Ahoy, shipmates! It seems like it's been a long time since I've done a live broadcast. Oh, lots been happening. Lots been happening indeed. And the Queen Elizabeth here is just singling. Look at that, the lines are going just as I speak. So she's just about to leave. We've also got the other ship. See if you can tell how well prepared I am. I have quite literally walked in the door. And I am covered in sea salt, and I can barely see what I'm looking at, as my spectacles are so sea encrusted. Everything's slightly foggy. Yeah, so the Spirit of Discovery is also leaving at the same time. She's at the other end of the port, and the Britannia is leaving as well. Let me check. I think I saw the Britannia come in when I was actually out on...
BGS, Spirit Discovery.
Spirit of Discovery, VTS, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, they're just going to stations now. Ready for the figures?
Yep, fire away, sir.
Passengers 859, crew 529, 1388 total.
859, passengers, crew 529. That's all received, thank you. That's the Queen Elizabeth underway now, sir.
Lovely, we'll follow out then. Thank you.
Yeah, so the Spirit Discovery, as you just heard there, she's about to go depart as well, and Britannia is departing in 45 minutes, so fairly busy. Nicely conjoined together, although it's been a bit frantic for me. I've been out on the water all day. I've just got back in the nick of time, and I've moved location. A different location now for my broadcasting, which has required me to set up a computer and plug in lots of cables very short notice. And unfortunately, it's not all working. So, cruise cam's working, as you can see there. Lovely Queen Elizabeth going backwards. But port cam and box cam appear to be giving me nothing. Yeah, a bit of a problem. Certainly, Queensborough certainly seems to have picked up the pace there, doesn't she? It's been a lovely day. I'll take a lap of Hayling Island. Hayling Island's just a little bit further down Southampton water. And it's down through the Solent, past Portsmouth, then you'll find Hayling Island. And we took the speedboat on a lap of Hayling Island. The weather was excellent. Sea state on the way there was very good. Unfortunately, the sea state on the way back was a little choppy, so I ended up getting very wet. Probably also got a little bit burnt as well. I'm not sure what I'll do about the other cameras. Anyway, I'm going to persevere with just the one camera. Hey, that's the way we work. The Solent Ships. Ahoy there, Mark Burgess. Ahoy there, Darren Howell. And ahoy there, Daniel San. I think Daniel San caught my... I did a little live stream of the forts that are just located between Portsmouth and the Isle of Wight. There are 3 forts right out in the middle of the water. One's derelict, one's a hotel. I think the other one is a residence. I'm not entirely sure. It might just be a rental or something. But I had a little stop and I did a little live stream around the fort. And they are available for sale. That is a racket, that is. Don't know if you could hear that, but my new location is even closer to the ships, so I heard that ship horn without any problem whatsoever. Yes, I think Daniel San myself. Oh, Mark Burgess, enjoyed the fort video. Great. I am going to make a proper video up of that little trip. But I just thought I'd try a live stream. I haven't actually even had a chance to look at it, but it seemed like I was getting pretty good data signal out there. I'm coming up with a solution for my mobile streaming. I think the biggest problem with this trying to live stream from the speedboat is that the speedboat... Oops. Is that the speedboat is very low in the water. So when you're sat in the speedboat, you don't get a very good signal because you're too low. But I'm going to get a Wi-Fi cellular repeater, and hopefully that'll give me better signals when I'm in the boat because I'll be a bit higher up and have better antennas and such. I see a good crowd here on the back, on the stern of the Queen. Yeah, look at that. I would show you the sunset on the other camera, but unfortunately I don't seem to have connection. All these things in the move make life difficult. I've only got the one monitor as well. So it's all very complicated today. Can't... let's try a quick switch now. Because the cameras are in different locations all around town, connecting to them is not quite as easy as you'd imagine. Although I am changing the way all this works to make it more reliable and less flaky, would probably be the way I would put it. I'm going to put that over there, do this here, put that there, there we go. Gives me a bit more space. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, holy there, Lizzie Donaldson. Oh, there's Stephen Jones. Oh, there, Lizzie Donaldson says, great views of Britannia arriving this afternoon. Yeah, I almost followed it in on the speedboat. But we were going out towards Hayling Island at the time that I saw come round the Nab anchorage. Well, Queen Elizabeth is looking fairly full. Let's see what Kevin says. What about excellent spanners? 1,342 passengers, he says. 984 crew. So I'm guessing that's almost a full complement of crew. But that must be only still running at a reduced numbers. Hey, we have some waivers. Very enthusiastic as well. Although I can't quite see who their face is. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. He's pointing up at the sign. We're on the wrong ship, dear. Oh, dear. We should be on the Spirit of Discovery. It clearly says Queen Elizabeth. That's more like it. That's some proper top quality waving now. They must be looking at the YouTube app on their phone. Excellent. I have this slight taste of sea salt everywhere, because I didn't even have a chance to hit the heads and have a shower. And my clothes are still damp. My socks are soaking. Definitely got a whiff of sea about me. I'm a bit of a salty old sea dog today. Oh, we're there, Nigel Williams from Cardiff. And I'm with Colin Large. So it's good to have commentary back. Yes, I will get back into it again.
Regit 7, afternoon. Can you cows, please?
Generally, VTS all received the Queen Elizabeth well underway there now out of the ocean dock. And the Spirit of Discovery letting go from 101 outwards.
Thank you. VTS Spirit Discovery on the move now.
Spirit of Discovery, VTS all received, sir.
Oh, I really want to change to the other camera to show you the Spirit of Discovery. But I can't communicate with it. Damn you, technology. Oh well, I shall sort it out later. I just didn't quite have quite enough time. Now I've lost the camera. Oh, this is not quite the smooth operations that you'd expect from the Solent Ships YouTube channel. We've been up to quite a lot. So I have not done a commentary, mainly for a number of reasons. I've been away, doing a spotter travelling. Also, I've moved into a more of a dedicated office space for the channel, which is excellent. But the disadvantage is I've had a cold this week, so I've not had a chance to set everything up, and then I've been busy again. Oh, before you know it, it's been a long time. But I think we couldn't have picked a nicer evening to do the new live stream from the new office. Ahoy there, choose to cruise. We are on board Queen Elizabeth and waving. I wonder if that was you guys under the sign. If so, well done. We have our red hand on the top deck. Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't you. Oh, Mike Burgess says only recording will look good. Excellent. I shall have to enjoy that. I sat up higher in the speedboat to give a better signal for doing the live stream from the boat. But I think a separate GSM Wi-Fi hotspots will probably make sure I get a better signal in the future.
Southampton BTS, Red Osprey, permitted to depart Royal Pian Compass Speed, please.
Red Osprey VTS, yes please, caution, the Spirit of Discovery let go now, swinging off of 101 there outwards. The Queen Elizabeth parting 40 berth outward bound.
What copy, sir, thank you.
I think if you're on the stern of the Queen Elizabeth.
Roger, 6 VTS, good evening again, sir. That's all Steve to say the Queen Elizabeth passing 38 berth now outwards. And the Spirit of Discovery swinging off of 101 outwards.
If you want to watch the Spirit of Discovery. I'm
BTS
afraid
Red Jet 7 departing Town Quay for Cows.
Richard 7, yes, thank you. You copy the traffic.
Yeah, all copied to 6, thank you.
unfortunately, if you want to watch the Spirit of Discovery, I'm a little spin at the end of Mayflower Park. You're gonna have to go over to Port Cam, Box Cam. Now it's called Box Cam, not Boat Show Cam. Boat Show has finished. But yeah, lovely day to be out on the boat. We've been meaning to go out for ages. But it's just been really tricky trying to find time in everyone's busy work schedules. Today was the day. Yeah, this is quite tricky. I've only got one monitor running at the moment, and it's quite tricky to operate 3 cameras on one monitor. So it's not the best scenario. Never mind, I shall sort it all out. Next time we'll be more in tune and more sorted out. Someone says they're waving our red hand on the top deck. I can't see where that was. I'm sorry. It caught me on a bit of a quick one here. Ahoy there, Arthur Sturges. Good to have you back. Oh, thank you, Arthur. That's very kind of you, shipmates. We are all at the front. Oh, well, I can't see the front. Oh, I missed that one. Apologies for that, shipmate. She's waving because you've got a purse. Well, I think it could be right there, Nigel Williams. But, of course, in this society of equal opportunities, maybe he forgot his purse as well. Oh, there, Ali Clark. Yes, Rusty was very confused when I came home. He went to give me a sniff and probably wondered why I smelt of seaweed and salt. Spirit of Discovery is on the move. Looking pretty good, actually. I'll say the Spirit of Discovery. Doing a very odd turn right at the end of Mayflower Park. It's quite unusual. Normally they come out a bit further, but looking like it could be a lovely sunset. I think you'd be very happy if you were departing the Port of Southampton today on your... Actually, I don't know where Queen Elizabeth's going. That's how terribly late I've arrived. She's on a 7-night voyage. First port of call. Oh, it's a staycation cruise by the sounds of it. So, well, that's quite nice. It'd be like you're in the Caribbean. Off to Scotland next. Up to Invergordon. If I remember, that's what I said. Yeah, Invergordon. Yes, thank you for that. Excellent blue spanner. Carmen. Oh, there, the geezer with 39 says, what camera would I have to look at for burst 101, please? Well, if you go to box cam, you'll get to the other end of the port. Normally, I integrate them into my broadcasts, but say currently, due to my late arrival and a new location, can't seem to connect the cameras.
Queen Elizabeth VTS, toll C, sir, thank you. Just ferry traffic, Red Eagle, landing Calshot with Red Jet 6, sir.
Let me have a quick look at something, see if I can sort the problem out. Let's have a look. No, that's not helping. Oh, a bit of a loss. And the Spirit of Discovery is still at the end of Mayflower Park, while Queen Elizabeth's going to pass the dockhead now. Picking up some speed. I am rubbing drying sea salt off my face as we speak.
Commodore Goodwill, Solent VTS there. Good evening.
Well, there, Darren Howell says we all have problems with IT. Yes, we certainly do. IT is quite reliable until you move it, and then it decides to...
Commodore Goodwill VTS there, toll C, sir, thank you. No immediate traffic for you at the moment, sir.
It decides to have a funny 5 minutes. I'm going to turn the radio off now because I think we all know what's going on here. Radio is off. The Spirit Discovery is the other side. I'd love to switch across and show you guys, all you shipmates, what's happening, but I can't get it to work. But we'll carry on following the Queen Elizabeth till she's a little bit further down, then we'll flip across for the Spirit Discovery. Oh, there, Miss Lizzie from Birmingham. Oh, there's such a woodcock. Oh, there, Lucy Hill says her mum is on the Spirit Discovery. But we get to see her go by. Yes, we'll certainly will. Certainly will, shipmate. We'll definitely see the Spirit Discovery. I can't zoom in. Unfortunately, I would use the other cameras and we'd switch across. You can always have a quick look on box cam if you're so inclined. I am operating two at the same time here. Oh, it's a lovely sunset over there. Don't think we've live streamed the Spirit of Discovery before. Yeah. Don't think I've droned her either. I'll have to check in on that. Oh dear. My computer says it needs to do lots of updates. I can see a few shipmates on the top of the Spirit Discovery. It's very challenging filming conditions because the sun is right behind and you can't see that. You get a lot of silhouettes of people on the top deck. So if you're on the top deck of Spirit Discovery, I'll definitely see you waving, although I won't be able to see who you are. Looks like Queen Elizabeth's going behind some big fat Roro. I'm not quite sure why Britannia arrived quite late this afternoon. It's very unusual for a cruise ship to arrive in the middle of the afternoon. Normally they arrive in the morning. Well, it was very foggy this morning. I don't know if you happened to see that. So it was a good sign of a good day to come if it's foggy first thing in the morning. Yeah, I can't really see past the Roro that's there. That's the Fawley Tower. You can see that. Well, it looks like a rather large cigarette in the background. Fawley Tower there is now no longer a navigational marker for all the boats in the area. It's a bit of a shame. Well, it's going to be blown up, knocked down. So that'll be another live droning. They're keeping the time and date of that a bit of a secret. So hopefully we can find out before it actually happens. Oh, there, Darren Moritz says, lovely to see people holidaying again. Yeah, I totally agree. Choose to Cruise says, in case you missed us, we are at the back just above the wake. Oh, gosh, you are low down. I'm afraid I didn't miss you. Oh, there's Cy Clark. I also liked the Solent Fort drone footage. Oh, good. I'm going to have to check that. Hopefully that did come out well. I was a little nervous because there were an awful lot of birds there, and I've had a run in with an oyster catcher, which took my drone out of the sky. So I was a tad nervous about flying so close to all those birds, but it seemed to go okay. And then we took some more drone footage as we raced down towards Hailing Island, did a lap of Hailing Island. Obeying all the speed limits, of course, where appropriate. Spirit of Discovery just passing Town Quay now. So we'll be able to flip across, I would think, probably in the next 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, and we're going to catch her. Normally I'd chop and change between the cameras, but the cameras are not playing ball at the moment. And ahoy there, Tizzy C says, didn't know about this live stream. You've been watching Cruise Cam and Box Cam. Ah, yes, well, I didn't publicise this because I had no idea what time we were going to get back from our little speedboat outing, so I didn't want to publicise something and not go ahead with it. Plus, I need to set the computer up, so I thought I'd just do a spontaneous last-minute one. Keep you on your toes. But you know what that means, don't you? Spontaneous, last minute. There's only one thing for it. If you subscribe and hit that notification bell, then you will be notified every time I go live. That's how you get kept in the loop. That's a tip from me to you. As you can see, the conditions coming up Southampton water were excellent. We struggled coming past Portsmouth, Leon Solent, only really doing about sort of 17, maybe 20 knots because it was very choppy, very chaotic waves. But as soon as we came up Southampton water, as you can see there, it's lovely and smooth. So we were doing 45 knots up Southampton water. Got home very quickly indeed. I think we'll have the Quay Spirit of Discovery on camera in the next minute or two. I'll whiz around for that one. That should be good timing. Oh, there, Glennis Bratt. The smell of the sea, Captain. It's lovely to hear you back. Well, thank you. Well, definitely smelling of the sea, that's for sure. Oh, ahoy there, Sue Hawks. Says the Disney Magic sailed past us on the Isle of Sheppey Thursday night. Aha, Isle of Sheppey. I know it well. Sheerness. It's the ferry from Sheerness to Blissingen. I think goes from Isle of Sheppey. Let's go for... Let's see if we can find the Spirit of Discovery. There we go. And there's the other ship. It's the Spirit of Discovery. Because I don't think we've live streamed it. Do you know what? I don't think I've actually droned her either. Relatively new ship, Spirit of Discovery. Launched in May of 2019, so not a lot of travel before lockdown. On the smaller side, 58,000 gross tons, 236 metres long, a total of 10 passenger decks. Total capacity 999 passengers, 523 crew. So what's I don't know if I'm sure someone said the numbers for Spirit Discovery. I'm sure I saw them here, are they? Yeah, 859 and 529. So essentially, this is a full cruise ship. And no prizes for guessing who the operator is. There's a few people on the decks, not looking particularly busy, I have to say. What's up on there then? Basketball courts. Aha. Still flying the red ensign. I've noticed it's quite often that the cruise ships take off their red ensigns before they depart. She's still flying hers. It's good to see. Not a lot of people on deck on the Spirit Discovery. On her maiden voyage, she circumnavigated the UK. Included calls in Ireland. Longest voyage so far is circumnavigating South America. Been an interesting cruise, wasn't it, around South America? A lot of great destinations there. Whoops, that's a bit fast. Slow it down a bit. There we go. Oh, with them Mark Burgess? Yeah, curse the Roros. Yeah, they always park in the wrong places. Although I have a new camera coming up, so we should solve that situation. Installation has picked up pace again on that one, so I wouldn't like to say we'll be live next week, but I would certainly think in a week or two. There comes one of the Red Jets scooting past. Red Jets has a top speed around about 40 knots, so in this speedboat we can actually overtake the Red Jet. Although, if you're on the Red Jet, you're less likely to spill your gin and tonic. On the speedboat, you're lucky if you can keep hold of your gin and tonic. Oh, there will be filmed. Ah, he says he saw the Queen Elizabeth time in Liverpool when we arrived by fast craft last Saturday. Will be film. He's based in the Isle of Man, so he gets to see all sorts of interesting shipping activity. It's a way of life for him, living on an island. Oh, there, Lucy Hill saying, we love the spontaneous. Excellent, thank you, shipmates. Oh, there, Helen Jones. Oh, there, Lisa Smith. Lovely saga ship for the over 50s. I'm guessing there's not a lot of children-orientated activities on the saga ship. Oh, there, Iona Baker says she's going on the Iona tomorrow. I'll wave my phone in the dark. Ah, yeah, it's a problem with the Iona. She tends to leave quite late at night. We'll leave at 8 p.m. to Spain, Portugal, with your nan. Oh, and a cruise outside of the UK. Excellent. Well, I should be more geared up for tomorrow night, shipmates. Should be able to do a better live stream tomorrow. So yes, but good idea with the torch on your phone, because even though it's not 9 o'clock like it has been departing, 8 o'clock is still going to be fairly dusky. Ahoy there. John Powers, does the tide affect the times of sailings? No, we are totally independent of the tides here in the port of Southampton. It's a deep water port. The tides make no difference whatsoever. However, they do churn up the water and make for an uncomfortable speedboat ride if you get your timings wrong. Well, Helen Jones says, not a bad looking ship. Yeah, I agree with you. Quite fairly small. But a little bit more intimate, perhaps. You get to know your fellow passengers a little easier. Mark Burgess, shipmate, says, glorious evening. It is a glorious evening. I actually, now I'm actually indoors, I can feel slightly sunburnt. And salty. Ahoy there, Vanessa Wells. And ahoy there, Be Happy Cruiser. Bit late on parade. Well, that's okay, shipmate. This was a very last-minute thing. I didn't know I'd be back in port in time, so I didn't set up anything in advance. So you are excused, shipmate. Oh, there, Mark Green. Has his car insurance with Saga? And they sent him emails about cruise ships. And up to now he's taken no notice. Ah. Well, perhaps it might work in the future. Perhaps you'll take an interest. I don't know how many ships Saga operates. I think they operate a few. I wonder if you get a combined discount on your car insurance on cruise passengers. Ah, Mark Burgess also with a helpful suggestion about needing a cup with a lid on it and a straw for the gin and tonic. Yes, I think that would make all the difference. Definitely. And so helpful Robert says that he had 859 passengers and 5 to 9 crews. Like I said, that's virtually a full ship. And we're going to lose sight here of the Spirit of Discovery behind one of those Roros. I think it was the Polaris Highway, because we actually went past it earlier on the speedboat and took some video of it. I think it's Polaris Highway. And we got interesting names like that. Yes, it is. It's Polaris Highway. They look a lot bigger when you're in a tiny speedboat and you're going past those sorts of vessels. Oh, it is turning out to be a lovely sunset, though, I have to say. Very clear sky, so it'll be a bit of a flash in the pan. I personally like a little more cloud in my sunsets. That generates a bit more colour. This is just going to be a very quick blued orange and then black. That's a bit of a shame. This is one of the Japanese companies here. I can't remember the name. I won't pretend I do. But it's a Japanese Roro carrier. They're carrying vehicles in and out of Port Southampton. In fact, you can see them all here. Look at all these cars. It's sometimes quite fascinating to work out if they're coming or going. Let's have a look. What are they? They are... I don't know. Are they Fords? Or are they Toyotas? Oh, can't see. So I don't know. I don't know if they're coming or going, those ones. They're either coming or going. Now, Britannia's at the other end of port. She's going to depart in about 4 minutes. I just need to go and I'll wash my face because I'm a bit salty at the moment. I'll just leave you there. I'm just going to have a hit the heads and I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
VTS, Red Osprey, Hunt Point out.
Red Osprey, VCS, thank you. There's no traffic.
Thank you.
And it's followed by the Queen Elizabeth at the hook buoy outwards now, and clear channel please, and in turn followed by the Spirit of Discovery at the Catalan, also clear channel. Over. Queen Elizabeth VCS, see you there sir, thank you. Just the red Falcon leaving Cows inward. Next one to board on now, the Spiker Leader. She's just about 10 miles or so east of the tower. Commodore, good morning, VTS, see you there, so thank you, was nothing immediate for you, over.
VTS Red Jet 6 Charlie in Town Quay 2000 please.
Red Jet 6, VTS, thank you. Ferry traffic immediately, the Queen Elizabeth at the reach outwards, clear channel, followed by the Spirit of Discovery at SO1, also clear channel please.
That's all, copy sir, thank you.
VTS, it's the Ready Eagle at the hard line, finish the carry on, please.
Ready Eagle VTS, yeah, carry on, sir.
Thank you.
Russia 7 VTS, evening, thank you. The Queen Elizabeth just running down to the light flow outwards, clear channel please. Followed by the Spirit of Discovery, SO outwards, also clear channel. Over. Thank you.
Red Osprey, Queen Elizabeth, good evening. Red Osprey, Queen Elizabeth, good evening.
Oh, ahoy there.
That's
Question.
fine, yeah. We will be sort of maintaining 12 knots. As long as you're happy, you can get across, no problem.
So Queen Elizabeth here, just passing Cowshot Spit. Heading down round Bramble Bank. Oh, ahoy there, Stefan Badcock. Will you be covering Ireland tomorrow? I suspect so. If I am, I will... Well, I need to spend a bit of time sorting out the problems. I seem to be having more problems here than I imagined. I'll be a bit of time sorting those problems out, and then if I get everything tickety-boo, I shall advertise a live stream for tomorrow. Cowshot Spit is an excellent, ideal ship spotting location. As you, I don't know if you noticed then, the Queen Elizabeth had quite a lean going around the corner there. She's probably travelling about 12 knots or so. It seems to be the speed of choice for the discerning cruise ship down Southampton water. It's difficult for me to tell. I'm having real internet problems here. Nothing's working particularly well. Currently doing 10 knots. Must have slowed down a little bit for Cowshot Spit. Spirit of Discovery still be heading down. And I haven't heard anything yet from Britannia. To have a quick look on the camera now. She's still there. Hasn't moved. A late departure for Britannia. Haven't heard a radio in either. Oh, the sunset actually is improving over the container terminal of the Port of Southampton. And I think we've lost the Queen Elizabeth behind the Ro-Ro. The Apollo Highway. I think that was that one. There she goes, off to Invergordon. Weather's looking relatively good, so I think if you are on the Queen Elizabeth, you'll be quite enjoying this evening. Probably settle down to your buffet. Maybe having a couple of last-minute sunny cocktails on the stern. There's that annoying cranes in the way. Oh, Britannia's procedure departs tomorrow. Well, we won't be seeing her then. Oh, my mistake. See, that's what you get when you come in late and you're not prepared. It's just a shambles. I shall force myself to walk off of the plank and deny myself a rum ration. Still have Britannia scheduled to depart today. It's 6:45. Oh, then coming back in again. Oh, that's really odd, isn't it? Oh, well. My apologies, shipmates. That's what. It's not the supreme service you expect from Solent Ships. I will endeavour to provide you with a better service tomorrow. Right, I shall continue following the Queen Elizabeth out.
Spirit of Discovery, VTS. Evening. Thank you. Yes, see you there. Just very sorry for you at the moment. The next one to board for Spiker Leader 1945 at the nav, inbound, over.
But for the moment, I'm in desperate need of a shower, some dry clothes, and a hot toddy. So until next time, shipmates, don't forget to subscribe, because then you'll be notified of whenever I go live. And who knows when that could be. All very spontaneous. Many thanks to all of my new members. I've got quite a few new YouTube members. You can join up via the YouTube membership, various different levels. All contributions towards the channel help to pay for new cameras and equipment. There is more coming. I'm making some progress on a couple of camera installations now. Thank you to the PayPal donors, and thank you to the Patreons, and of course thanks to the Blue Spanners, who do such a marvellous job looking after the chat, not just here, but also on all the other live streaming cameras. So just don't forget to subscribe, shipmates. Till next time.